This is Autofocus, the Philippines' premier motor show. Here are our features on this episode of the Electronic Magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market, a compact SUV from GAC, the MKU GL, and a pickup from Mitsubishi, the Triton GLS two-wheel drive. On Autopedia, we'll talk about how a supercharger works. And together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of the Toyota Beyond Zero as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so cute. Everybody know I'm you know when the click through. Try to send this about to be a slow beat ride. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this episode of Electronic Magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from GAC. The crossover segment continues to grow even more crowded with every year and every launch of new models and new brands. It's getting tougher to stand out in the crowd of crossovers. In this edition of Car Review, we check out the GAC MKU GL.
GAC Motor has among the snazzier and edgy-looking sedans, SUV crossovers, and MPV vans in the local market. This is especially true with the GAC MKU, an ultra-modern 5-seater compact SUV crossover that excited a lot of visitors at last year's Manila International Auto Show, where it was formally unveiled. At the MIAS, GAC Motors Philippines showcased the first two variants of the MKU to be made available locally, the 1.5T plus 7 WDCT GE and the GL. Finally seen in the metal locally, the GAC MKU, all 4,680mm by 1,901mm by 1,670mm of it, looked as exciting and dynamic as in the pics and videos that car aficionados have been checking out on the net and YouTube. The compact SUV crossover from GAC Motors has been making waves globally with its edgy and modernistic design. And if you like standing out from the crowd, if you like edgy and futuristic, then you'll love the MKU with a fascia that looks like no other on the road these days. GAC describes the fascia as having the front grille with rhythmic light effect. The grille is particularly unique with its 12 bars in a V shape and decorated with titanium tungsten alloy strips. GAC complemented the modern and futuristic MKU with latest and advanced exterior features, especially in the MKU 1.5T plus 7 WDCT GL. The LED automatic headlights are narrow and angular and come with intelligent high-beam control system, height adjustment, alarm for headlights on, and follow me home function. Framing the corners of headlights are sharp LED daytime running lights. The heated side mirrors power adjust and auto fold when you lock the doors upon leaving the vehicle. A very cool feature of the GAC MKU are the electric hidden door handles, adding to the futuristic look of the MKU profile and silhouette. The V and angular design motif is carried over into the rear, which is highlighted by what GAC describes as mecha-style spoiler that leads to the roof rails. GAC describes the taillight design as lightsaber-inspired, arranged vertically and featuring 126 embedded LEDs. They also come with music sync function. The induction electric tailgate on the MKU GL allows for hands-free opening and closing of the tailgate. The 19-inch alloy rims also look great, especially with the 55 series tires. The modern and futuristic theme is carried over into the expansive interior of the MKU, which is among the widest in the compact SUV crossover segment. This is highlighted by the twin tablet-like displays for the instrument cluster and infotainment system. In front of the driver is a 7-inch LCD multi-information display. Looming large in the center of the dash is the 10.1-inch multifunctional touchscreen. The infotainment system comes with CarPlay and Android phone screen mirroring, Bluetooth, speed-based volume adjustment, and 6 speakers. Type-C and Type-A USB ports are also available. The seats in the MKU GL are upholstered in posh leatherette material. The driver's seat power adjusts 6 ways. The front passenger seat manually adjusts 4 ways. Both are also ventilated. The backrest folds flat to add even more space for luggage and other cargo items. The engine start-stop button is conveniently placed on the center console, along with the hazard lights and the electronic parking brake button. Also adding a cool modern vibe is the gear shift lever with a crystal motif. Other comfort and convenience features include automatic air conditioning that comes with second-row vents and complemented by an air quality sensor in the GL, power doors and windows, and keyless start system. Comfortable and convenient can also describe the experience of driving the MKU. The ventilated driver's seat feels cushy and can be electronically adjusted to complement the tiltable, telescopic, and multifunction steering wheel to get the most comfortable driving position. Powering the MKU 1.5T plus 7WD-CT GL is a 177 horsepower turbocharged 1497cc gasoline engine that also generates a hefty 270 Nm of torque. This is mated to a 7-speed wet dual-clutch transmission system, transmitting all that power and torque to the front wheels. The suspension system is your basic front McPherson struts and a multi-link system in the rear. The brake system features discs on all 4 wheels. GAC Motor has crammed the MKU with new driver assist and safety technologies. The GL is equipped with rear parking sensors, surround view camera system to make parking easier. Adaptive cruise control with integrated cruise assist makes it safe and very convenient in keeping to speed limits on expressways. Also quite helpful in this respect are lane keep assist with lane departure warning and traffic sign recognition system. To help prevent accidents or minimize effects of an accident, the GL is outfitted with automatic emergency braking vulnerable road usage protection, forward collision warning. The MKU GL also features hill start hold control, hill descent control, and electronic stability program. Adding to convenience is the electronic parking brake with auto hold and tire pressure monitoring system. Occupants in the MKU GL are kept safer by dual front, side, and curtain airbags, front row seat belts with free tensioner and force limiters with unfastened reminders, second row seat belts with reminders, electronic child lock, ISOFIX child safety anchors.
The GAC MKU GL can be said to stand out in some aspects in comparison to its competitors. But ultimately, it's up to the buyers to decide if the MKU stands out enough to deserve getting the reservation and down payment at the dealership. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
We dream to create a world where energy is at its full potential. Powerful, yet peaceful. Exhilarating without excess. A world where energy ignites beauty. Transcending our limitations towards limitless possibilities. with smooth acceleration to multiple destinations. For a better tomorrow, where energy augments our everyday into a life so effortless. Welcome to a new beginning, where performance and sustainability thrive together, moving you towards a beautiful life. With energy that's powerful, electrifying, life-changing. Honda, transform the future.
Welcome back to Autofocus. We now have the latest auto industry news.
Falcon Tire Philippines has added the AT4W and the RT01 to its lineup of Wild Peak all-terrain tires in the country. The new additions are upgrades to globally popular Wild Peak all-terrain tires, including the AT3W that Falcon Philippine distributor JM Far East Incorporated rolled out at the start of 2024.
The AT3W broke the expectation for the entire all-terrain segment by delivering performances beyond what is normally expected of an all-terrain tire. And that is AT3W, and that is already, in short, this is like bringing it to the next level, no? Now, everybody thought this is already the limit, but just like everything else, with new technology, with R&D, of course, we still need to bring it to the next level in order to stay ahead of the curve. And this is where AT4W is coming in.
The upgraded Wild Peak all-terrain tires feature Falcon's latest advancements in durability, traction, and versatility, setting new standards in all-terrain and rugged terrain performance sought by adventurers, off-road enthusiasts, and everyday drivers.
The AT4W incorporates all the strength of AT3W, but it further improves, number one, mileage. The AT4W gives or adds additional 20% more mileage to the already legendary long mileage of AT3W. The next feature of the AT4W is you have the HD designation on their light truck sizes. The HD designation allows the tire to perform and do heavy-duty stuff, no? Such as towing. Another feature of AT4W is it retains the quietness of the AT3W, but it adds to the legendary comfort of AT3W. So you have more comfort, longer life, carry extra heavy load. Plus, here's the best thing, the tire improves the handling of AT3W.
Tesla has arrived to electrify the local EV market, setting up shop at the Uptown Parade in Bonifacio Global City. The Tesla Experience Center in Uptown offers a seamless one-stop solution for every step of owning an Elon Musk electric vehicle, from sales, delivery to servicing. Tesla is making the Model Y and the Model 3 the world's best-selling electric sedan available to the local market. Those interested in the Model Y and 3 can check them out at the Tesla Experience Center. The EV maker and distributor is setting up a Tesla design studio where buyers can customize the Model Y or Model 3, which Tesla will build and deliver to them based on their requirements. Tesla expects to begin delivery of the first vehicles to customers in early 2025. Prices for the Model Y start at 2.369 million pesos and 2.109 million for the Model 3. The final race weekend of the Toyota Gazoo Racing Philippine Cup 2024 brought thrills on and off the racetrack at the Clark International Speedway. On the track, the action was hot and exciting as drivers and team battled for individual and team championships of the sprint races in the novice, promotional sporting, and super sporting classes. The final race weekend also saw drivers and teams competing in the 1.5-hour endurance race.
We're now at the final race weekend of this year's season of Toyota Gazoo Racing Philippine Cup. We're very much excited to see the results of our sprint and endurance races. Aside from enjoying watching our races, so once you get here, you'll get to enjoy as well our showcase of GR cars. Some of our car clubs are also here to display and have their track day. Aside from that, we have games and prizes, and of course, a live band for entertainment of our guests.
Isuzu Philippines Corporation has inaugurated several dealerships in the Visayas, now featuring the Isuzu Outlet Standard, starting off with Isuzu Iloilo.
Today, we are here at the Isuzu Iloilo to kick off a series dealership reopening in the Visayas, showcasing our new Isuzu Outlet Standard iOS. This new iOS design is part of our ongoing commitment to enhance our facilities to provide both operational efficiency and an improved experience for customers, whether they have here for sales or after-sales services. We have created a layout that's streamlined and welcoming with our customers' convenience in mind at every step of the way.
The new Isuzu Iloilo facility spans a total lot area of more than 3,400 square meters, allowing us to showcase our vehicles effectively and provide exceptional service. The showroom floor is spacious and designed to display up to 3 light commercial vehicles alongside one of our reliable trucks, giving customers a true sense of our diverse lineup. At our service shop, we have dedicated resources with 8 bays specifically for light commercial vehicles and 2 additional bays just for trucks. This setup allows us to efficiently serve both our individual customers and larger fleet clients in Iloilo.
Also inaugurated were dealerships in the island of Cebu.
Cebu is one of the most economically vibrant regions in the Philippines. With thriving sectors in the tourism, trade, and industry, our D-Max vehicles, especially the D-Max pickup and our trucks, are perfectly suited to meet the demands of these industries, offering the durability and performance that businesses rely on. The new iOS-compliant Isuzu Mandawi dealership allows us to further support Cebu's booming market by offering a comprehensive range of services in sales and after-sales, making it easier for businesses to find reliable, high-quality transportation solutions. At Isuzu, quality and reliability are at the core of everything we do. Our customers deserve a dealership experience that matches the durability of our vehicles, and that's exactly what this new facility aims to provide. Our new Isuzu Bohol facility has been designed with the customers in mind, providing both operational efficiency and enhanced experience. We have a new spacious showroom, well-light and ventilated services shops, with dedicated bays for both light vehicles and trucks. Overall, this new design ensures that all our customers have access to a more efficient and high-quality service.
Capping off the series of inauguration was the opening of the iOS dealership in Bohol.
We are here right now at Isuzu Bohol to conclude the series of iOS dealer opening for the IDI group here in the Visayas region. With a total lot area of 1,680 square meters, this dealership is well equipped with a showroom that can display up to 3 units and has 6 service bays ready to cater individual and fleet customers. Future expansion plan for Isuzu Bohol service area is already in place to better accommodate more fleet clients and meet the rising demand in the area.
Isuzu expects the iOS dealership to better serve and expand the brand's clientele in the Visayas.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We should take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I flow so cute. Everybody know I'm you know when the click through. Try to send this box to be a show be fun. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our comparison of the latest automobile models belong to the same category on Head to Head.
The local subcompact SUV market may be the most crowded with entries from a multitude of brands from multiple countries. Two of the more recent entries are the Chang'an CS35 Plus Lux and the Hyundai Creta 1.5 GLS IVT. Chang'an is a Chinese automotive brand looking to make its presence felt in a still doubting market. Hyundai is a Korean marque that already has a more solid footing in the local market. The Chang'an CS35 Plus Lux at 4,333mm long, 1,825mm wide, and 1,660mm tall is among the bigger subcompact SUVs in the local market. The Hyundai Creta 1.5 GLS IVT is 4,315mm long, 1,790mm wide, and 1,630mm tall, with a 2,160mm long wheelbase and a minimum ground clearance of 200mm. The CS35 Plus is equipped with LED lighting from headlamps with auto on-off function to the DRLs with positioning lamps, the rear positioning lamps, the high mount stop lamp, and the power folding and adjust side turn repeater lights on the side mirrors with heater function. The top-of-line CS35 Plus Lux is distinguished by its black roof for a two-tone look and panoramic sunroof with anti-pinch function. It also comes with a rear spoiler, shark fin antenna, dual exhaust pipes, roof rails, and the 18-inch alloy wheels wrapped by 225/45 R18 tires. The Creta features 3D parametric jewel pattern grille, 4 MFR or multi-faceted reflector LED headlights with auto light control, LED daytime running lights, and two-tone paint job. It also features halogen repeater lights, power folding and adjusting outside door mirrors with repeaters, chrome outside door handles, LED rear combination lights, front and rear wipers, rear spoiler with high mount stop lamps, as well as two-tone 17-inch diamond cut alloy wheels wrapped by 60 series tires. The Chang'an CS35 Plus comes with remote keyless entry, push button start, as well as remote engine start. The Chang'an CS35 interior features premium leather upholstery for seats and trim, as well as brushed aluminum accents. The dash and instrumentation looks cool and modern with a 7-inch LCD display laid out almost seamlessly beside a 10-inch touchscreen for the multimedia system that comes with Bluetooth, USB connectivity, and smartphone mirroring in lieu of the missing Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The audio plays through a perfectly adequate 6-speaker system in the Lux variant. The driver's seat slides front and back electronically. One has to manually recline the seat back, or to raise or lower the seat. The front passenger seat only adjusts manually. Between the front seats is the center console with a tray up front for wirelessly charging a smartphone. There's a lever for shifting gears but not for parking brake, as the CS35 already comes standard with an electronic parking brake system. Space in front is perfectly shaped, adequate, and comfortable. Same goes for those in back, at least for 2 adults and a child in the middle seat. The seat back splits and folds 60-40 to provide more space for luggage and other stuff. Only a single aircon vent though for those in the rear. Hyundai has equipped the Philippine spec Creta with much of the comfort and convenience features buyers now expect in crossovers in the million peso range. All 3 variants come with power windows, power door locks, power side mirrors, multiple cup holders on doors, USB charging ports in front tray and console. All have air conditioning, but only the top-end GLS IVT has auto temperature control, as well as a glove box with cooling function. The 1.5 GLS and GL IVT come with smart key and button start system. With either digital or conventional instrument cluster, the Creta dash looks modern and sporty. Hyundai also fitted the Creta with an infotainment system that features an 8-inch touchscreen display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for the GLS and GL IVT, USB connection, Bluetooth with customizable voice recognition function. The top-end GLS even gets wireless charging. Covered in leatherette or fabric upholstery, the Creta front seats hold driver and front passenger comfortably in place on long or spirited drives. The two-tone interior gives off a premium vibe. At the rear, there's lots of room for 2, even with the armrest with twin cup holders on the seat back folded down. There's room for 3 at the back with the armrest folded up, but the best thing that can be said is that it would be cozy. The seat back also splits 60-40 and can be folded to increase space for luggage and other whatnots. Underneath the hood of the Chang'an CS35 Plus is a 1.4-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged gasoline engine generating 158 horsepower and 260 Nm of torque. The engine is mated to a 7-speed wet-type dual-clutch transmission system driving the front wheels. The CS35 powertrain requires a light foot on the accelerator pedal in stop-and-go traffic. On the highway and open roads, a heavier foot on the pedal unleashes all the torque needed to overtake slower traffic. It comes with electric power steering that helps make the CS35 a nimble ride in the city and on country roads. The suspension system features a front McPherson strut and rear torsion beam combo that absorbs bumps and other road imperfections as well, if not better, than most other SUVs. Unlike most of the competition in its segment and price range, the Chang'an CS35 comes standard with brake discs on all wheels, ventilated in front and solid in the rear, that provide confident stopping power. There's a lot to like about driving the Creta, which is powered by a SmartStream G 1.5 engine. The 1,497cc DOHC gasoline engine generates 113 horsepower and 144 Nm of torque. While the powertrain numbers seem pedestrian, the IVT or Intelligent Variable Transmission sending power and torque to the front wheels is responsive. The leatherette upholstered steering wheel tilts and telescopes in the GLS and the GL IVT variants and features controls for such things as the audio and cruise control. Electric power steering makes for effortless turns of the steering wheel. The driver can select drive modes on the top-of-the-line Creta: Eco, Normal, Smart, and Sport, using the rotary dial behind the gear shift lever. The same rotary dial can be used to adjust traction control mode to help adapt to slippery and other difficult road conditions. The Creta suspension system, featuring front McPherson struts and a CTBA or coupled torsion beam axle type suspension in the rear, is tuned to provide a soft, comfortable ride. The brake system provides confident stopping power using discs on all wheels, 15-inch discs in front and 14-inch discs in the rear. The CS35 also comes standard with anti-lock brake system and electronic brake force distribution, as well as brake assist. Chang'an raises the bar in terms of ADAS, or Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, in the subcompact SUV segment. The CS35 Plus Lux is already equipped with electronic stability program, forward collision warning, automatic emergency brake, hill hold control, hill descent control, making parking or maneuvering in tight or crowded spaces so much easier and safer are blind spot view camera and around view camera and monitor, 3-eye reverse parking sensor. Equipped for safety and security in the CS35 Plus Lux are dual front, side, and curtain airbags. 3-point seat belt with reminders for front driver and front seat passenger, ISOFIX anchors, child safety lock, tire pressure monitoring system, and immobilizer. All the Creta variants comes with electric parking brake with auto hold, which makes driving in stop-and-go traffic less strenuous and stressful. Hyundai equipped the Creta variants brought into local market with a good mix of safety and security, as well as driver assist features. All the variants arrived with dual airbags, anti-lock brake system, electronic stability control, hill start assist control, parking distance warning sensors, and child seat anchors. The 1.5 GL IVT shares with the 1.5 GLS additional driver assist features that include manual speed limit assist, lane following assist, tire pressure monitoring system, rear view monitor, as well as rear seat alert. But it's the top-of-the-line 1.5 GLS IVT that is outfitted with more comprehensive advanced driver assist tech that includes blind spot collision avoidance system, lane keeping assist, forward collision avoidance assist, high beam assist, and driver attention warning.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so cute. Everybody know I'm you know when the click through. Try to send this box to be a so big fun. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Are you into grassroots racing? Slaloms, autocross, time attacks, and circuit racing? Do you like to keep your daily ride in tip-top condition? Do you want to improve the performance and ride of your vehicle? Then head over to Fixed Stop Auto Service along 91 Congressional Avenue, Project 8 in Quezon City. Fixed Stop Auto Service can level up the performance and ride of your daily ride or weekend racer of all brands, models, and makes, from Japanese, American, European, and all other global manufacturers. Fixed Stop Auto Service offers preventive maintenance services, as well as upgrades of brakes, suspension, and other mechanical works. Fixed Stop also caters to all your needs for performance tires and accessories to make your dream vehicle stand out on the road or for just your enjoyment. For appointments, call 0917-803-8283 or message us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fixedstopautoservice.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. In this special feature, we take you to Toyota Motor Philippines' exclusive media session held last October 26, 2024 at the Toyota Manila Bay, where the groundbreaking Beyond Zero initiative and hydrogen technology took center stage.
All over the world, Toyota employs what we call the multiple pathway approach. So this means the coexistence of different powertrain technologies with one goal of decarbonization and ultimately achieving carbon neutrality. So by multiple pathway approach, we mean that we do not favor any specific powertrain technology over another. So we actually have several solutions to complete this approach. So the most common here in the Philippines is the internal combustion engine, or ICE. And through the years, we have been steadily growing our adoption of hybrid electric vehicles. But we have also, through the Lexus brand actually, TMP has introduced locally some variants of battery electric vehicles. But we do not end there, of course. So all over the world, Toyota has been spreading other technologies like fuel cell electric vehicle and even hydrogen ICE. So all these technologies, our goal is for them to work together and for the customers and users to choose what's most appropriate for their use cases and the conditions of the market. If we are asking about the role of each specific technology, the role is basically to be an option for our customers or our consumers. Through the years, we think that HEV has been the perfect entry point of Filipinos in terms of electrification because of the practicality and ease of use. So even without new infrastructure to be built, we have started decarbonization urgently by the quick and widespread adoption of hybrid electric vehicle technology. And that's what we think is important. For these XEVs to have positive impact, the adoption rate should be fast and widespread. And I think offering this wide range of hybrid electric vehicles, particularly through the years when we have been offering HEVs at lower cost, I think that greatly sped up the adoption and in turn the contribution to carbon reduction.
First challenge is educating the customers that we have this facility, they need to bring, or we can bring their vehicles there. And in terms of battery electric vehicles, as what we have mentioned in the presentations, we have a lot of activities educating our dealers as well as, of course, important is the customers. We have a specific value chain process where to bring those battery electric vehicles in terms of recycling. And then for the ELV, I'm happy to share as well that this is just the first of the two that we're going to put up here in the Philippines. Next year, we'll be coming up with another site of the ELV. This is part of the 100 Toyota Global Dismantling Project. This is 4th in Asia, actually, the one in Mexico, Pampanga, and actually 19th in the world. So we're very honored to have an ELV or end-of-life vehicle dismantling facility here in the Philippines. And I think one key factor is, of course, coordination or collaboration with the Philippine government. There should actually be a law related to ELV or REMS.
To our Toyota customers and loyal Toyota users who would like to get more information about XEVs and our hybrid electric vehicles, don't hesitate to visit your nearest Toyota dealership and ask about the best hybrid electric vehicle for your use case. So our friendly marketing professionals will be assisting you through your journey for you to select the perfect HEV for your lifestyle.
Toyota's Beyond Zero initiative marks a bold step toward a sustainable future, showcasing its commitment to driving innovation and environmental responsibility in the automotive industry.
When they click through, try to send this about to be a show, be fun. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. After much teasing from Mitsubishi, the Triton has arrived. This car review checks out the Mitsubishi Triton GLS two-wheel drive automatic transmission, one of the 7 options of the all-new pickup made available locally.
Mitsubishi Motors Philippines excited pickup enthusiasts by heralding the arrival of the Triton, an all-new pickup that replaces the Strada well ahead of its formal launch. The Triton finally arrived in the new year with 7 variants across 4 trim levels and 3 4-wheel drive and 4 2-wheel drive options. Atop the Triton variants with 2-wheel drive is a GLS 2-wheel drive automatic transmission. In the metal, the Triton GLS 2WD-AT looks even more impressive. It shares the same fascia that is all square and rectangles, exuding solid strength and durability, while still hewing close to the dynamic shield design. The massive grille flanked by thick C-shaped frames that house the headlights and fog lights while propping up the DRLs add to the striking quality of the Triton fascia. The GLS is 5,320mm long, 1,865mm wide, and 1,795mm tall, with a 3,130mm long wheelbase and a ground clearance of 222mm. The Triton cargo bed has an inner length of 1,555mm, a width of 1,545mm, and a height of 525mm. Those who will load cargo on the Triton should know the cargo floor sits 820mm off the ground. The Triton GLS 2-wheel drive automatic transmission has much of the exterior features of the top-of-the-line Triton Athlete 4-wheel drive AT, which can be easily distinguished by its metallic black bumpers, garnish, and gray accents. The Triton GLS 2-wheel drive features multi-projector LED headlights with manual leveling and auto on-off function, front LED fog lights, LED daytime running lights, LED signal lights on heated door mirrors that power fold and adjust, LED rear combination light, and high-mount stop lamp integrated into the tailgate, rain-sensing wipers, sport bar, roof-mounted short pole antenna, and 4 cargo bed inner hooks. The Triton GLS also features side steps, front undercover, skid plate, and 18-inch silver alloy wheels wrapped by 265/60 R18 tires. Mitsubishi also went all out in furnishing the Triton cabin with amenities for the comfort and other trendy needs and wants of drivers and passengers. One gets into the Triton GLS 2-wheel drive automatic transmission cabin conveniently with a keyless operation system. The cabin is roomier and seats quite comfortable, upholstered in high-grade black fabric with stitching. The driver and front passenger seats slide, recline, and adjust for height, but only manually. It's also roomy in the rear for the Triton with bench seat featuring a fold-down armrest with cup holder and adjustable headrests. The dash has some soft surfaces and appears well laid out with an instrument cluster featuring 7-inch color LCD. Set in the middle like a tablet is a 9-inch touchscreen display of the multimedia system that features AM/FM radio, Bluetooth, USB connectivity, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The system comes with 2 rotary controls with an easy reach of driver. Mitsubishi is aware of how smartphones, tablets, and other devices are now indispensable in daily living and have installed 2 charging portals types A and C for those in front and another 2 for those in the rear. The system comes with GPS navigation and the audio plays through 6 speakers. Underneath the multimedia system are the central vents for the dual-zone automatic air conditioning system. The Triton GLS features a little bit of leather on the steering wheel and gear shift knob. The steering wheel tilts and telescopes and comes with controls for audio system as well as cruise control. During the rollout of the Triton, Mitsubishi execs said the all-new pickup was designed and built from scratch with customer suggestions called from many parts of the world in mind. One important objective was to make a pickup that is a comfortable drive in city streets, highways, and country roads, paved and unpaved. The Triton GLS manifests this objective with a pickup that is powered by a 2.4-liter turbocharged direct injection diesel engine that generates 183 horsepower and 430 Nm of torque. A 6-speed automatic transmission sends power and torque smoothly to the rear wheels. The comfortable ride is provided by a suspension system that uses independent wishbones with coil springs and leaf springs in the rear. Stopping power comes from a brake system that uses ventilated discs in front and leading and trailing drums in the rear. Mitsubishi is embracing the trend toward shoehorning as much advanced driver assist systems into flagship models. The GLS AT is in essence the flagship variant of the Triton two-wheel drive lineup and is crammed with ADAS tech. Driver assist features include active stability and traction control, hill start assist, trailer stability assist, forward collision mitigation system with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning system with lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert, auto high beam. Parking and maneuvering in tight spaces are made easier with 360-degree camera. And for safety and security, the Triton GLS two-wheel drive automatic transmission is equipped with driver and passenger side airbag, driver's knee airbag, 5 3-point ELR seatbelts, ISOFIX and tether anchors, emergency stop signal.
Perhaps the Triton GLS two-wheel drive provides the most value for money among the 7 options rolled out locally. If you really don't need 4-wheel drive, then the GLS is for you. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we'll be talking about the Supercharger. Superchargers and turbochargers. You hear these two terms thrown around interchangeably, and can't really blame the people on the internet because they don't really know what it is. They have no idea what it looks like, much less know how it works. So we've covered turbochargers in a past topic, so this time we'll be covering the supercharger. So basically, let's start with the similarities. Turbo and supercharger. Both of these things are called forced induction, because you are force feeding more air into the engine. It's just that the way that they do it are different. A turbo uses the exhaust gases to spin a turbine that feeds air. A supercharger, on the other hand, uses a belt like this, connected to the engine, connected to the alternator, water pump, aircon compressor, that spins 2 rotors in here that also force more air in. Same principle, get more air, suck more air, blow more air, make more power. The main difference between the supercharger and turbocharger is of the hardware itself. Almost all turbochargers are 2 circular round things. Superchargers come in this rectangular package because inside here are 2 intermeshing lobes. They look like gears. So what they basically do is it's also an air pump. Goes like this, air goes in, gets forced out, creates pressure. Nothing different from a turbocharger in terms of principle of operation, but how it operates is one is belt driven, one is exhaust driven. Now, let's address the popular notion, oh, superchargers have parasitic loss and all of that. No, it's not true. Whatever you read on the internet, once again, it's not true. Yes, it takes some energy to turn this, but that energy is a lot less than what the energy that it gives. Because if it is parasitic loss and you're actually using more energy to turn this than what it makes, then there's no point in installing this in the first place. Let's put that in numbers. To turn this thing here, the assembly here with the lobes inside, takes about 5 horsepower from the engine. But what this gives you in return is about 40 horsepower on this 1.5 liter Honda City engine. So power-wise, for a 1.5 engine, we're adding 40 horsepower more. Basically, the behavior is like stuffing a big 2.4 liter engine into a car this small. That's the easiest way to describe the driving style and result of a supercharger. It feels like a big engine. The power curve is actually a straight line from idle all the way to red line. It's one straight line. No dips, no curves, no nothing. And it's very, very linear, which makes it a great choice for racing because unlike turbochargers, which have surge and sometimes, depending on what size the turbo is, there's a lag when you let go. It's not very great when you're coming out of a corner. This is more predictable when it comes to driving and racing. So turbocharger, supercharger, which is better? One is not better than the other. One does not make more power than the other. If you're doing this on your project car, say a Civic 1.8, there is a limit to how much horsepower you can make. Go over that limit, whether it's turbo, supercharger, then you'll break the engine. It all depends on really what you want. And of course, how much you're going to pay. Some people may say, oh, I'll spend 200 grand on a supercharger. for 40 horses. But if I do turbocharger, it's only 130, 140,000. I'll go with the cheaper option. Well, that's up to you. But the biggest advantage of a supercharger system is most of these things are made in kit form. So everything that you need to be able to install it comes with it. So this one here actually installs in one day. A custom turbo setup where everything will have to be fabricated from scratch will take about a week. That's the fastest, to an average of a week and a half to 2 weeks. So you figure out how much your downtime is worth. So that's the how and why it works of a supercharger.
That's our feature in Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you found this episode of Electronic Automobile Magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our social media accounts. In honor of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Wee Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.